and welcome to day 6 of 7 days of yoga with Lauren. I'm Lauren and I'm super excited to have you back. Today's class is going to be all about core work. So if you do like it, remember to give it a thumbs up, comment below so I can get your feedback, and subscribe. Without any further ado, I'll see you on your mat.
All right, we're going to start our practice today in corpse position. Lying down on your mat, arms out to the side, palms facing up. And go ahead and close down your eyes, arriving here and now in this present moment. Breathe deeply into your body, in through your nostrils and out through your mouth. Inhale for 5. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Give me 5 cycles of this. And I want you to set your intentions for this practice. Whatever that may be, this one is all up to you, whether you want to focus on love, compassion, strength, whatever it may be. Set your intention that you want to focus on. And last inhale for 5. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Go ahead and open your eyes. Now today's practice is all about core. So go ahead and bring your knees up in tabletop on your back, hands beside you. And on your next exhale, I want you to lift your shoulder blades up off the ground, pushing your belly button down to your spine, engaging your core, and hold. And release back down to the ground. 3 breaths here. And exhale, lift back up and hold, engaging that core. Shoulder blades off the ground. Hands can be by your ears, across your chest, or over your head. And release back down to the ground. 3 breaths. Exhale, lift and hold again. Your core is active. Shoulder blades are curled in, lifted off the ground. And release back down to the ground. 3 breaths here. Legs staying off the ground in tabletop. And we are going to extend our right leg and extend our left arm. Shoulders off the ground, engaging in your core. Exhale back to tabletop. Inhale, change sides and extend. Exhale back to tabletop. Inhale, change sides and extend. Continue here. Your own pace, keeping that core engaged, pushing your belly button down towards your spine, keeping those shoulder blades off the ground. And if at any point you need to stop, just come back down to Savasana and connect back to your breath. And And on the next exhale, release back down to the ground, stretching your arms above your head, your legs out long. Nice deep breaths here. Trying to pull your body like someone's pulling your feet from the other end and someone's pulling your arms from that end. Stretching your body out long. And coming back up into tabletop. And we're going to go again. Inhale, extend your opposite leg out and your opposite arm. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, change sides and extend. Exhale, back to center. Continue this on at your own pace, remembering to keep that core engaged. And release back down to the ground, stretching your arms above your head and your legs out long. Nice deep breaths. Exhale, send the legs up high for rejuvenation pose. Beside you, your palms are facing down towards the earth, and you're going to do some leg lowers. And inhale, extend the right leg down, keeping the left leg up. Option to bend the knee. Exhale, bring the right knee back. Inhale, release the left leg down. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, swap legs. Continue this on at your own pace. And go ahead and release back down to the ground, stretching the arms above your head and the legs out long. And then go ahead and tuck the knees into your chest, giving them a nice squeeze, rolling the spine. And exhale, bringing both knees over to the right side, eye gaze to the left, feeling a nice stretch up the side of your spine. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the knees over to the left side, eye gaze to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Squeezing your knees into your chest and rocking all the way up until you come up onto your bottom. Crossing the legs through and coming all the way up into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, rooting your palms down into the earth and pushing back. Sit bone lifted up towards the sky. If your hamstrings are a little tight, bend at the knees. Draw the shoulders down and back. Lift through your heart and your rib cages. Inhale, roll through to plank. Option to drop to your knees. Exhale, shut down Dandasana or low push-up. Inhale, scoop and lead with your heart, coming into low cobra, into high cobra. Exhale, push back and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. Exhale, shut it down Dandasana. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. Option to drop down to your knees. Inhale, root down your weight into your right arm, sending the right arm high, turning at your torso and coming up onto side plank. Shoulders stacked on top of your wrists, lifting up through your hips, engaging your core. 10 breaths here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come back to plank. Shut it down, down Dandasana or low push-up. Inhale, high cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. Option to come down onto your knees. Exhale, shut it down, down Dandasana or low push-up. High cobra. Exhale, pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. Option to drop to your knees. Inhale, root your weight down into your left arm, sending the right arm high, turning at the torso and coming up into side plank. Shoulders stacked over the wrists, lifting up through your hips, core engaged. 10 breaths. 2. 4. 6. 8. 10. Exhale, come back into plank. Shut it down, down Dandasana, low push-up. Inhale, scoop, leading with your heart, high cobra. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the ground. Inhale, extend the arms and legs out and off the ground, arching your back, lifting chest off. Locust pose and hold for 10 breaths. 2. 4. 6. 8. 10. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and hold 10 breaths. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pushing back into down dog. Coming down into box. Inhale, extend the right arm out, thumb up towards the sky, and extend the left leg back, foot flexed, neck neutral to spine. Inhale, curl elbow to knee, rounding the spine, engaging the core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl, engage that core. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Coming back into box, changing sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl, engage that core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Come back into box and sit back up, sitting onto your heels. Inhale, reach up towards the sky, and exhale, twisting into the right side. Inhale, lengthen and straighten up to the front. Exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, lengthen and straighten back up to the front. Exhale, forward fold, coming into child's pose. Toes together and the knees hip distance apart. Walking your hands out in front, leading with your heart down between your knees, palms down towards the earth, and soften your forehead to the earth. Go ahead and bring back the arms down beside you and close down your practice. Connect back to your body. Connect back to your breath. I want you to focus on the air traveling through your nose, down your throat. filling up your lungs as you feel your chest expand on your thighs, arriving in your belly. Continue this imagery in your mind, imagining this bright golden light going in and filling you up with each inhale, and with each exhale releasing anything that is not serving you at this present moment. You may imagine this light as a color that resonates with you. Deeply inhale and long exhales. Continue this on for a while as time allows you. When you're ready, sit back up onto your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, bring the hands together, stopping at your third eye. May your thoughts be filled with love and kindness. Moving your hands down to your lips. May your words be filled with love and kindness. Move your hands down to your heart. May your heart be filled with love and kindness. Namaste.
I hope our core is activated and has been worked. I hope you enjoyed that class, guys. If you did, thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 7.